shows up on some of these. Now you say, oh, here's another fairy tale. I mean, they've already believed the first fairy tale two different ways, the Frog Prince. Well, here we've got Goldilocks and the Three Bears. And they do have a version of a Goldilocks that they believe in. As you see up here, the text came out this time, they're looking for planets around other stars. And they think they found some, maybe they have, maybe they haven't. I mean, there's nothing in the Bible that says there can't be planets around other stars, so if they find some, so what? It doesn't mean much of anything. But what keeps happening is the ones that they think they find turn out almost every time so far to have been a brown dwarf star, a littler star orbiting a bigger star. And they don't actually see these things. What they do is they call it a mathematical wobble. They take readings of the magnetic force and the gravity and things like that, and it differs at different times, and they attribute it to that must mean there's a planet going around it. When the planet's here, the gravity pulls that way, and so on. So they don't see these planets. They just find them mathematically. It's called a mathematical wobble. And when they have been able to actually get close enough to use instruments and see if there's something there, most of the time it's turned out to be a brown dwarf star. Sometimes they can't tell for sure what it is, so of course they say for sure that means it's a planet. I mean, if they can't tell for sure it's a star, it must be a planet. So they insist that they're planets, but every time they find one, they're way too big, way too close to the star. They don't have the same makeup as the Earth. There's no way life could exist. So they're trying to find what they call a Goldilocks planet, one that's not too big, not too small, not too close, not too far, not too hot, not too cold, all that stuff. And they thought they found one. They call this planet Gliese 581G, and they call it the Goldilocks planet. Now, if you read the article, you'd find out they were stretching it. I mean, it's a little bit smaller than Jupiter, so they say that's almost the size of the Earth. Well, no, that's 90 times bigger than the Earth, but it's the closest one they got. And there's several other things of this planet that don't match up. The temperatures weren't the same as the Earth. I mean, it was way closer to the sun than the Earth. But it was closer than the other ones that they found, so they say, hey, here we go. This is the Goldilocks planet. This is like Earth. There's probably life on this planet. In fact, this one guy here said the odds of life on this planet were 100%, because this planet was so much like Earth, it was only 90 times bigger, it was so much like Earth that there was a 100% chance there was life on this planet. Well, this hit the news, and astronomers all over the place started looking at that star. Hey, we want to find this planet and study it and learn about it and see what we can. And it wasn't much longer after that, though, that they looked and they found out, oh, whoops, it ain't there. What it turned out to be was a guy made it wasn't a mathematical wobble, it was a mathematical error. He screwed up his math. And hundreds of scientists looked at that star and put their instruments on it, and nobody else could find it at all. It doesn't exist. But yet, they were 100% sure there was life on that planet. And the planet doesn't even exist. Now, I wonder, what do we think, though, if they were 100% sure about that, what about things that they're only 90% sure about?
Right.
What about things they're only 50% sure about?